Evil parents abandoned my grandpa, and now my parents are trying to steal the house he gave to me.
Okay.
OP.
That doesn't sound like it's respecting grandpapa's wishes.
Nah, grandpapa is being straight disrespected.
He's going to come back from the dead and haunt your ass.
Unrespectfully.
Yeah, unrespectfully.
So I, female 29, was raised in a Christian household. With that came gender roles that were ingrained in me at a young age. My granddad, however, hated that my parents taught us this way, and as I got older, I did too.
You know, it's not often that the grandparents are like more like accepting.
Yeah, like more open-minded and like progressive, I guess, than the parents.
Let's start saying racist shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like
not my grandparents. My grandparents are great.
Yeah, your grandparents are great, but everyone else's grandparents.
Yeah, everyone else is great.
Because of this, I was very close with my grandparents instead of my own actual parents. I also have an older brother that my parents labeled the second king of the house.
What does that even mean, bro?
It's a bit much. It's a bit much.
That's freaking weird.
Unless they were like, oh, our little kings and queens of the house. Like, that's kind of cute, you know, like the prince and princess of the house.
Yeah, but like is it like, does this guy have dominion over the household? Like, he's just like, this is what I say by royal decree, and now you shall give me half of your pocket money.
Excuse me, before we hire this contractor, my 5-year-old son, Thomas, must sign this contract.
Yes, because he is the second king of the household.
He is surveyor of this domain.
And like every time he comes to the family table, the sister has to go, yeah. All hail the second king of the household.
What's the name? Like, she's like the jester, or what's like the most demeaning position?
Yeah, jester of the household.
For more info, my grandparents lived in a beautiful house that had no neighbors, many trees, and a garden.
Sick.
Sounds like a great house.
Sounds like a great, yeah, dude. I want that house. Give it to me.
It's the same.
What's it going for on Zillow? Yeah. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
Inflation? Is that a factor here?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, housing prices are through the roof.
They're crazy, but Grandpa had it on lock.
Yeah, dude. You could like buy a house back in the day for like $2.
Yeah, $2.
A
now
firm
it's
handshake.
$2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the good old days.
The good old days, baby. They paid off the house after a few years, and it was very special to them. My granddad also had bad problems with his back and a condition that would get worse until he could not go on anymore. After my grandmother passed, he got worse and worse and ended up needing at-home care. He didn't want a stranger coming into his house, so that wasn't an option. I think it was due to my grandmother's passing. This part is crazy. My parents preached that it was punishment for all of his sins, so they wouldn't take care of him and were planning on putting him in a home.
Oh my God.
Kind of backwards, just like
punishment for your sins, bro. I'm about to kick those parents in the shin.
For real.
Oh, you deserve it. Punishment for your sins.
This is your child and like their spouse, and they're like
ridiculous.
This is punishment for your sins. That's like already like awful, and we're not gonna take care of you.
Yeah, it sounds like they're just trying to not take care of grandpapa.
Yeah, they're trying to have some sort of justification, like, oh, we'll put you in the home.
Yeah, trying to like raise their piety, or what's like virtue signal or whatever.
Yeah, like I'll stay on their high horse or something.
Yeah. Get off your high horse. I'm gonna topple you over your high horse.
Goodness.
Bust your horse's kneecaps.
I decided to stay with him since it would just be easier. My job could be worked effectively at home, and he would get care from someone who isn't a total stranger.
That sounds really good.
That's like the best situation possible. In the time I took care of him, we filled the home with the love and laughter my grandmother had brought into it.
That's so sweet.
I know. It's so cute.
So wholesome. Oh my God.
As my granddad got worse, not a single call from my mom, dad, or brother.
I mean, these people they're pieces of crap.
Awful.
Dude, frick the second king of the household, honestly.
Dude, yeah,
bro.
he's the freaking jester. Like, get this guy out of here.
Out of here.
There's a name for it when you're taken away from the kingdom.
Banishment.
It's like
banished from the kingdom.
It's like a specific, like excommunicated or something. That's not it.
It's like in ancient Roman times. Didn't they do it? I thought it was banishment.
Abdicate.
Damn. All right. Pulling out the SAT vocab words.
I was like, damn it, that was gonna probably be all day. Although abdicate is technically when the person steps down, but still we're gonna abdicate your ass. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyways, back to the story.
John really searched for that one.
I was literally like, I can't, this is gonna be bothering me way too much. We were joking about it once, and my grandfather said, maybe I should give you the house instead of your dad. He's just going to give it to your brother anyway. And he just said that and laughed. So I assumed he was joking. Fast forward, and the worst happened. I was the one who found him and had to make the call. All of it.
Rough.
As much as I was pushed away from my parents, I didn't want them to find out the news from a random person. The funeral was the first time I'd truly connected with my parents in years. We hugged and cried together, and we were all vulnerable. But then it came time for the will.
Ooh.
You know it's not going to be pretty here.
Yeah, this will is about to tear this family to pieces.
Now, it wasn't some telenovela with all of the dramatics, but it was very intense. The house that was supposed to be my dad's became mine in the will, as well as many other things my dad had planned on giving to my brother.
Wow. So OP's getting everything.
The house and a bunch of other stuff.
I mean, that's what happens when I guess you take care of someone.
True. And you know, when, your own child and their spouse decide to just not take care of you, like just mind-blowingly ridiculous.
Terrible.
Yeah. I was accused of manipulating my granddad into giving it to me, and my brother was just yelling his head off at me.
Bro, like OP actually cared for the grandfather. Dude, are you kidding me?
Like, and also like you're gonna yell at her for like her. It's just so stupid.
I mean, the grandpa did it too. It's his wishes.
Yeah, literally. It's like, what? A week after my brother came to the house in tears, he was begging me to give him the house since his was too small for his wife and his baby.
Bruh.
And he argued that because it's just me and my husband and we don't want kids, I don't need it.
What are you talking about?
What is this?
Maybe as second king of the household, you should you should tax your citizens and maybe get some money from them.
There we go. Exactly.
Mr. Second King.
We're about to have a big tariff on imported houses.
Yeah.
Importing it from me to you. I told him to leave, but I felt terrible. I feel like an a-hole, and so does my family. He's right that I don't need the house. My job pays me good money, and I could just easily live somewhere else. On the other hand, my granddad didn't want him or my dad to have it. So I'm at a loss here. Am I the a-hole?
Nope.
Absolutely not. Like,
take that house, live in it, and don't invite your brother over.
Here's another analogy. Like, if you have some valuable skill, like you're a developer or something, you don't go to a company and they'll be like, hey, we're just going to pay you $50,000 because that's what your bills are. And you're like, okay, no, like just because you don't have a kid doesn't mean that, you shouldn't have the house because you don't absolutely need the space.
I think really what the will is about is respecting the person who died's wishes, right? And if that person who died, their wish was to give the house to OP, then so be it.
And that's it. Am I the a-hole for not waking up my husband for his 5 a.m. walk?
Okay, OP.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just watched a Seinfeld episode on like alarm people. And it's just this the whole concept of alarms in the 90s was interesting. Like there was a radio knob and the alarm knob. And if you put one down all the way and not the other one, like you would get the radio and not the alarm, or the alarm and not the radio.
Right.
And then they didn't everything had to be plugged in. And so if your power went out, you wouldn't be able to wake up. And
true.
And then also they had that service where they would have you call, they would call your landline and be like, hello, this is Gregory with the wake up service. Can you please wake up?
Oh, wow.
There's a whole wake up service.
I knew about that for hotels, but not for
just for regular. Yeah, just for regular every day.
Dude, we need to bring it back.
Bro, bring it back. That's actually low key. If you want to start a business, wake up service business.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Subscription, baby.
You can talk to all of the wealthiest people in the world as they are fluttering their eyes open for the first time.
Beautiful. A great way to start a conversation, I'm sure.
Yeah. You're like, hey, what's the stocks looking like today, Buffett?
You just woke up at 4 a.m., but I have a business opportunity for you.
Yeah. Let me pitch you on my startup.
So for the past month, my 36 husband...
My 36 husbands.
39. What? Okay. So for the past month, my husband was waking me at 5 every night to have a walk. These walks would take about 2 hours. Side note to mention that
Wait, she's waking him up at 5 p.m. at night?
So for the past month, she says 5 every night, but it says 5 a.m. in the title, but she says 5 every night.
Bruh, 5 a.m. is not night. It's morning, bruh. I guess it's night.
It is
dark.
Yeah, that's probably what she's thinking.
Bruh, that's morning though.
OP,
yo.
get your days and nights right. Come on. And these walks would take about 2 hours. Side note to mention, he's not trying to lose weight. He's pretty thin. He's not athletic by nature, nor has any sports interests or hobbies. In fact, he hated doing any type of sport. My man is inactive.
But he's trying to be. He's waking you up at 5 a.m. to go walking. That's good.
He's trying.
This seems like a good thing.
Yeah, that's a Samism right there.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him since it's an overall positive thing. So
yes, it is true.
But yesterday, he came home in the evening after working for long hours and stayed up late playing with his phone.
How dare he?
Dude, unacceptable. I went to bed after 10, getting done with cleaning up a mess and everything from my day. I woke by him yelling at me at 7 a.m., asking why I didn't wake him up for his 5 a.m. walk. He said he missed it, and I'm responsible for that. I was so confused that, first of all, he always wakes up by setting his alarm. Why should I be expected to wake him up
what
this time?
the hell, bro? Your wife ate your alarm clock. Set your own alarm. This isn't like 10,000 BC or whatever, where like you have some internal clock that you have to rely on. Use Siri, bro. Siri is the wife that will wake you up, not your wife in the flesh and blood.
10,000 years ago, it was like, ooga booga booga.
Hey,
everybody wake up.
That's exactly what happened.
That was the chicken call. Man,
ooga booga booga.
God,
yeah,
this guy.
You got the roosters.
Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, get yourself a rooster, not a wife, fam.
Yeah. He yelled that he forgot to set his alarm. I said, so what? It's no big deal. It's not like he missed an important meeting or something like that. But he just got more angry and said that those walks help him improve his health and restore his energy and help him feel better. Well, gee, then do it.
Yeah. Then maybe you should set your alarm better, bro.
Yeah. And not blame other people when you're the one that stayed up late and basically screwed yourself.
Yeah, you screwed yourself.
I made a comment about how missing one walk wouldn't hurt, but he unloaded yelling about how I was trying to prevent him from doing his hobby for some unknown reason. This guy is so much. Oh my God.
This guy is ridiculous.
I told him he's sorely mistaken, even though I admit that those daily 5 a.m. walks around Veterans Park are weird, but also his reaction, I really thought it was over the top. He stormed off and went to the shower saying I ruined his entire day. When he got out, he started avoiding and ignoring me. Even when I talked to him directly, he went to work and refused to respond to any of my calls. Really, I'm at a loss. Like maybe it was something I said about his walks, but I really don't know. He's sulking nonstop. And as of now, I'm literally about to lose my mind. Am I the a-hole?
He sounds like a bitch boy.
Yeah, this man is the a-hole. Yeah, this man is the a-hole. Case closed.